Good morning. Well, it's not morning for me, but good morning, good evening, good day to whoever is watching. If you do not know, we are currently doing sprints for Donna Marie Reads 72-hour readathon. We have a lot of things that we can do. There's a bingo board. I've already looked a little bit into what I might be able to cross off already. But yeah, I had a two day, I was gonna say 2 weeks, no. I had a 2-day getaway with my mom the last 2 days, so I'm still kind of like getting back into like regular work time, or like not really work, but just like regular life. Um, we had a great time, and I was kind of like, oh, right, yes, we have sprints to do. For anyone who's wondering, if you still obviously can join the 72-hour readathon, everything, I think I linked everything in the description, like announcement video, Discord, all of the things. So feel free to join. If you are joining, let me know what you're going to be reading. As you guys can see, I have currently 2 books on the go. I have no idea how far I am in both of them. Deep End, I think I read like 5 pages. It's like really, really early days. And then for the spell shop, I think I'm at like a quarter of the way through. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. But also, I want to finish, or I actually need to still start, finish filming my October Bujo setup, because there's a lot of fun things happening in October, mainly the Diceathon that I'm a co-host of. So I kind of want to set up those pages and get ready, but that takes some time. So, and otherwise, I don't really have a video for today. I have one for next week, but I won't have any for tomorrow. So that's going to be my plans, is to finish filming the video first. I think then I'm going to go and do just some reading and like switch between reading and editing maybe. And then I do need to leave at a certain point because I'm gonna have dinner with one of my friends, and I can't let her, like, I can't keep them waiting. That's not what we do here. So those are gonna be, yeah, the things that I'm gonna be focusing on. Let's see who's here, and let's see what everyone else is planning on doing. I saw Donna was already in chat. Hi, Donna, how are you? No worries, lovely. You know, I always want to do these things because they actually, like, right this weekend, they're really helping me be productive, like actually productive, and like get back on track, because I go back to work on Monday. So we be needing these. So it's perfect timing. I'm gonna take a nap this morning, but once revived, I'll be reading more of This Could Be Us. How is that going? I caught a little bit of your sprints yesterday, and you said you needed to put it down at certain points. So I'm kind of curious how you're gonna be finding it. Then Donna shared her 72-hour reading sprints, because there are more people that are sprinting. I think, if I'm correct, I think I'm the only one that's sprinting today, but then tomorrow on Sunday, we have 2 people that are going to be sprinting. So all of the things are happening. Hi, Livia. How are you? How are you doing? Hi, Donna from Livia. Hi, Alex. Hi, Donna. So hi, Renee. How are you? What are you going to be doing today? Hi, Olivia from Donna. Hi, Renee from Donna. Renee's about to have lunch. Ooh, I also just had lunch. I had avocado on toast with eggs. It's a classic, also very basic, but very tasty. I don't know. I got some avocados at the store and then forgot that I was going to be gone for like 2 days. So the fact that they weren't bad, I was very happily surprised. Hi Renee from Livia. Hi Livia from Renee. Where'd you go with your mom? Another city? Yes, we went to a sea town, which is called Ostende. Here in Belgium, I do not expect you to know where the hell that is. But yeah, we love spending time near water. So we decided to go to an ocean town and we did quite a bit of shopping. I didn't really get much, but we just, yeah, we walked a lot. We talked a lot, obviously, and just spent some quality time together because it was also for her birthday. So it was a really fun time. We enjoyed it. Um, I need to hear your thoughts on both those reads. Well, obviously, depend, have no clue. No clue. The spell check I'm enjoying right now, it's really giving me Travis Baldry vibes, like the what is the first one? Why can I only remember the second one, which is Bone Dust, Bookshops and Bone Dust, I think is the second one. What is it? Okay, before I go down this rabbit hole, I'm just gonna finish. Hold on. I'm just gonna look it up. Legends and Lattes. Dear God, how did that not come into my head? It's reminding me a lot of that, which I enjoy. I like a little bit of a cozy fantasy. I was reading a lot of like very intricate fantasy, so this was a nice change. The spell shop is great. I do enjoy it. I like it. I like the vibe that it's giving off. It's also very much, I feel like a autumn read. So, just got back from the library and the store. I went to the library myself and I had to return some books and I actually saw that they got some new editions because as you know, I'm not in an English speaking country, but they got some more English books and I got Wolf Song from TJ Klune. So I'm hoping that that somehow fits into the Diceathon or TBR Harvest that I'm doing or whatever, that I can actually get to that one because as you may or may not know, everything TJ Klune is now on my TBR and is high priority because I love his books. Um, Finished Calabasas yesterday, and today I already have my book with the autumn. Words are hard. With the autumn themed cover. Which one are you reading, Livia? I also bought Calabasas last weekend, and it's actually going to be my final read for Aurelium. So I need to finish 3 books for Aurelium in 4 days. We'll see how we go. We'll see how that happens. Hi Jen, how are you doing? I'm gonna spill the wheel this morning and see where that takes me. Hope y'all are well. Hope you're doing good too, Jen. Hope the spinner wheel is nice to you, is kind to you. But sometimes, you know, you need the tough love and you just need to get to the things that you're kind of been putting off. But spinner wheel is a good solution for that one. Hi Jen from Donna. Hi Jen from Livia. Hi Ren, how are you? How are you doing? Hi Jen from Renee. Hi Ren from Renee. Hi Ren from Livia. Basement Daddy said you're not allowed to leave us. Well, you know, I kind of have to. I'm sorry. Um, we'll be working on an assignment today. Hopefully, I'll get it done today and still have time to read. Let's go. You can do this. I believe in you. Hi, Renee and Livia from Ren. I have to post on Discord the autumn photo and my drink photo. I have a drink that I can drink for the autumn drink. That's a lot of drink in one sentence. I think I mentioned this either in a video or like on sprints before, but I have a caramel latte now that can fit into my coffee machine. So I think I'm gonna get that. Mm. I'm drowning. My soul hurts. Oh no! This is one of those books where you're like, I felt all of the emotions. I almost went into a depressive state. And everyone you talk to that loves books is like, which one is it? Let me read it. Let me join you in this turmoil. That's actually a raving review of a book, to be honest. That makes me want to actually read it. Current read is Who Tells Them They Died? Ooh, a nonfiction about medical conundrums. Oh, God. Okay, that sounds heavy. I think Anna's printing later today as well. I'll look that up and I'll link her sprints in the comments. Also a Norwegian nonfiction. It sounds like heavy stuff. Doing yogurt with muesli. Oh, I had that this morning. That was lovely. At around 4 p.m. Okay. I'm gonna see. Seaside, nice. Yes, we do like it. We do like it. Did you swim? Hell no. Hell no, it's way too cold. It's way too cold. I think I mean, it was like, what was it? Mainly like 12, 13 degrees Celsius during the day. So there was going to be no swimming in the ocean. What we did see by the ocean, and my mom did send me the pictures of it. We had sea lions on the shore. Hold on, let me see. Where are they? Which was a nice surprise. They were all safe and corded off and everything. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see them, but look at them. They were so cute. And there was one just having a grand old time in the water, which I think you can just see his head bob. But that was really cute. That was a nice unexpected surprise. But yeah. So we had that happen, which was fun. For a book I own, I'm starting House of Sky and Breath. I'm so excited. The second book in the Crescent City series. Yes. I want to know all of the things when you read this. I want to know all of them. Hi from the Netherlands. Hi, Astrid. I found you through the BookTube Bible spreadsheet. Oh, thank you. Hi. Well, we're neighbors then. How was your weekend, or how is your weekend getting up there? I don't think, like you said, I haven't seen you in these sprints, but welcome. We are currently doing sprints for Donna's 72-hour readathon. Like I mentioned, everything is down below in the description. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be doing my bi-weekly bookmark sprints. So feel free to come by. Let us know what you're going to be doing. We're in a great corner of the internet. Legends and lattes, yes, exactly. But I also have to edit and upload a video and work on my journals. Yeah. See, this is the thing. The fact that I get to combine these two sometimes does help. So it keeps me on track to actually do them and actually keep up with them. I do really need another, like, getting up to date with my Bujo because I'm behind again. I feel like I'm up to date with like my review pages that I do, but then when it comes to like the yearly stuff, I'm behind again. So I'm thinking of either doing like a live and doing like sprints to do it so we can do it together, or maybe like do another video on it, but that just feels like, I don't know. It might be redundant because it's the same that it was last time. I don't know. I got both Norwegian and English books, yeah. Can you find English books easily, Renee? Like at libraries and stuff? Do you have a big selection? Because where I live, it's not that. But I'm always happy when I go there and I see that they're actually listening to the people that are requesting books, because I'm pretty sure like the TJ Klune ones, they're really good, but then there's also books that are very, like, they got the Fourth Wing series, obviously, in English as well. But I feel like they've been listening more and more to like current trends that are happening and getting them as fast as they can. which I really, really appreciate, because sometimes I just want to read a book before I buy it, if that makes any sense, like physically buy it. So they've been doing good. You got this, Alex. This is why I have this readathon at the end of the month to help finish those books. It's perfect timing each and every time. Each and every single time. I should have specified I have a spinning wheel for the 72-hour readathon, so no bad options. That's even better, Jen. Let's be real. That's even better. If your plans for the entire weekend are just to be able to do a spinner wheel on what you want to do, you are winning at life. You're winning at life. I'm finally reading the Love Hypothesis. I think this is the only Ali Hazelwood that I've read. I think. Obviously now doing Deep End, but I think that's the only one that I've actually read of hers, which is kind of funny. The book I'm reading for the autumn cover was a short mystery called Foliage and Fatality. That sounds fun. That just sounds fun. Hi, Noah. How are you? What are you planning on doing today? Not that heavy, more interesting, but heavy at times, yes. Well, I'm guessing the title is kind of what made me like, ooh, like who's gonna tell them they died? That sounds heavy, but I'm sure there's probably moments of levity in there as well, I would hope. I swam yesterday morning. It was cold, but yes, it was in Sardinia. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what are the temperatures there during the day, because I think that makes a difference as well. Like the fact that it was like 11 degrees, 12 degrees Celsius during the day probably meant that the water was going to be like 5, 6, I don't know, like really like ice cold. No, thank you. No, thank you. Not to mention like those really chilly winds that are happening at the same time. Welcome, Astrid from Olivia. Astrid, if you're looking for any other booktubers, read my chat. I think pretty much everyone that's in the chat has a booktube, and they're really lovely people, all of them. So if you want to like go and peruse our videos, please feel free to, because there's some fun ones in there. Hi, Noah from Livia. Welcome in, Astrid from Donna. Hi, Livia from Noah. Hi, Noah from Donna. Hi, Donna from Noah. It's decent. Well, I live 5 minutes away from one library, but sometimes I go to one 20 minutes by train, bigger selection there. I have the same thing. I have a way bigger one, a little bit ahead. Here in the Netherlands, they're also expanding on English books and libraries, but it really depends on where you live. Yeah. If you go to our library, like I think I have like one bookshelf. Maybe no, they're going into two and a half at this point. I was lying. I was lying. So I think it's like two and a half at this point. But then if I would go to one of the libraries, like at one of the bigger cities, which I have to like about 20-minute drive away, I I think there's like a possibility of there being like 3 or 4 rows of shelves when it comes to English books. So yeah. I think the best selection of English books is my audio app Storytel. Same. That's the one I use as well, and I've been loving it. I found Storytel thanks to Alex. See. I mean, we want to get rid of the other one, you know, and that just has been, especially for people in Europe, I think, it's been doing pretty good. Have had Storytel for 5 years and I love it. I've had it now for 2.5 years, I think. And ever since that, like the amount of reading that I've been doing, it's not even comparable to the previous years. It was kind of cold in the air, but not really cold. Yeah. There's a difference between it being cold and it being chilly. I don't know if that makes any sense. Planning on doing some reading, practicing some yoga. Oh, I need to get back to yoga. And finally completing an iHerb order. I've procrastinated for too long. I mean, you know, procrastinating is the name of the game around here sometimes. Just looked, Anna will be live tomorrow. Okay, so I was right. So, um, oh, right, because I think I'm gonna see if I can pin your comment, Donna, about the 72-hour readathon playlist so that we can go over there and ring some bells to make sure that we know tomorrow. 2 bookshelves with fantasy and English, 3 English with contemporary and mystery. That's pretty good. That's a good amount of books. I gotta be honest though, I don't really go to the bigger cities to go to the library because one, I would never leave. I would be in there for hours and, life needs to happen. Not that that's really a bad thing, but also like if I really want a book and it's not here, I will either buy it on my Kobo, especially if it's an author that I want to support and really love, then I will buy it on my Kobo. And then if I still feel like, okay, this is really, really good, I will buy it to put on my shelves. Like TJ Klune is quickly becoming one of those authors. Like, I don't really care whatever he writes, it's gonna get bought and put on my shelves. So I'm gonna, like with Wolf Song now, I'm gonna try his other series that he's written and see how I feel about that. But if I love that series, I think anything that that man puts out is gonna get a spot on my shelf. It's just gonna happen. That's just how it's gonna go. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna start out with an hour-long sprinty sprint, if that's okay with everybody. Nope, nope, nope. This way you can't see it. There we go. So I'm gonna start with hour-long sprints, and then if we want to go shorter, or if I need to go shorter because I need to leave and go have dinner, then we'll do that, but we'll see. Because I did not know that we were going to be talking for this long at the beginning of the sprints. But yeah, uh, everybody have a good first sprint. Hello, hello. I always try to not be very loud when I get back. How was that sprint for everybody? I think I'm almost done with my October Bujo setup. I have a little bit of the last bits and bobs that I want to film, but I think I should be done next sprint, which is exciting because then I can get back to reading, and I can also finally like reveal the character that I have made for Diceathon, which is really what I'm waiting for to be able to do. If anyone is confused about what Diceathon actually is, it's a readathon that's being hosted during the entire month of October by Lacey Reed, which is Paula. I'm gonna check and see if I can get their announcement video. Yes, I can. I think this should be correct. Let me know if that works. That the link that I just shared is Paula's announcement video for the Diceathon readathon, which I'm a co-host of. And I think in the last video that I made, which was about Diceathon, which was the hopefuls TBR kind of thing, recommendations video that I put live, I rolled for my character, and it weirdly made sense. I don't know what to tell you. So now I can like show character art and do everything in my Bujo, which is really exciting. I did not actually start where we were at. Oh, yes. Okay. Donna was gonna take a nap, hoping to be up before you leave. Toy leave? That seems like a weird sentence, but it's Donna, so who knows? But yeah, I hope at least you were either still having your nap or you at least had one. Jen, the spinner wheel gave me read your own book, so I'll work on finishing Salem's Lot today. I'm at 75%. Ooh, I've been hearing a lot about that. How are you finding it, Jen? I'm kind of curious about this one. Hi, working on the Cinnamon Spice Inn by Harper Graham for my autumn themed cover. So far, I'm enjoying it better than the book last night. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's at least as long as it gets better. The rest doesn't really matter. Jen went to go get bagels and coffee, and I got to 76%. Okay. Oh, bagels and coffee. What bagel did you get? Just curious. Just making myself hungry over here, apparently. Um, did some cleaning and read 30 pages in the Love Hypothesis. Did you, I can't remember, Astrid, did you already start it, or was this just like the first 30 pages of the book? Because I'm curious what you think about it. Is this your first Allie Hazelwood? Or have you read from her before? So this is a link to Paula's Diceathon. If any of you are interested in a Dungeons and Dragons inspired readathon, this is going to be a readathon for you. That's all the explanation that I'm going to give because I think Paula probably does a much better job than I do. Livia posted a couple of pictures in the 27-hour channel in Donna Amanda's Discord, chatted with my son, and started to edit my video. That was a very productive sprint. Very well done. I'll need to go and check out the pictures that you posted in the Discord because now I'm curious. Today I got Asiago everything with chive and onion cream cheese. Oh, that actually sounds absolutely delicious. I'm enjoying Salem's Lot. I'm immersion reading, so that's been helpful. That really does. I've been kind of finding that is starting to be one of the best ways that I can actually read a book, especially when it's really heavy on the fantasy or like the world building aspect. Like immersive reading for me has really it's been really good to do that and to switch it up, because just reading the pages sometimes just doesn't make it stick, because I know that I'm a really auditive person. So hearing things, excuse me. So hearing things makes it much easier for me to remember everything. So I don't really know why I waited that long to start with audiobooks, but and now also the immersive reading, that seems to be the way to go for me when it comes to like complicated books or just books that I really want to like get into. Seems like the thing. Did 45 minutes of yoga and mobility practice. Currently working on finalizing the iHerb order. Oh, that yoga practice sounds amazing. Amazing. I I actually talked about it with my mom yesterday, I think. Uh, one of the days where we were gone. Um, and I was like, there is pretty much no better feeling when you're in yoga and you're really in the flow of yoga. Like actually having your mind focus on nothing but your own body is amazing. So I hope you reached that point, and that you have been able to do some really calming work, even though yoga is still work. It's a workout. It can still be pretty tough. I still have had very many quivering muscles while doing some of those. I'm at page 100 in The Love Hypothesis, and it's my second book from her. Okay. I've read Bride. That's also on my TBR, but didn't like it that much. So that's why I put off picking this one up. Ooh, I get it. I get it. I feel like I was the same. Like, I listened to Lights Out, and that was kind of one of those experiences for me because I enjoyed the beginning of Lights Out, but I felt like the further we went along, the less I kind of enjoyed it. So now I still need to get to Caught Up, which is the second one. I still haven't read it because I'm kind of worried about it. I don't know. I'll have to ask Donna. I know she's been a really big fan of those. So I might have to ask her what she found of them. Or at least the second one, if it's worth a read or not. Um, got all the journal articles I want to reference in the assignment, then started lunch going. The research part of anything that you need to write it's big. It's really big. So very well done. Very well done, Ren. Having a penne pasta with a vegetable pasta sauce and breaded chicken parm. I know I said I wanted you guys to make me hungry, but you're doing a really good job. So should start drafting the essay next sprint after I have lunch. Good luck. Good luck with that. I mean, writing essays during like my school time, it's not, I don't feel like I hope that they did better for you, Ren, but like for me, I felt like they never really taught me how to really distill down information to write about it. Like they never really, they just kind of threw you into the deep end when it came to essays, I feel like. I kind of learned to look at information critically much later in life, which is not what is supposed to be happening, but here we are. Um, Ren, that is the best feeling to have all of the journal articles done ahead of time. Yes, yes. I learned to do that later than I should have. See? Jen, you get me. Didi and I didn't like Caught Up as well as Lights Out, but it was opposite for Donna, if I remember correctly. Okay. Mixed bag is the consensus on that one. I do like Love Hypothesis way more than Bride already, so maybe I do like her books after all. Okay, that's good news. I also think Bride is a very different type of book than the one she usually writes, because obviously that has the fantasy element to it. So maybe that's why. Hmm. I mean, I'm glad you're at least enjoying Love Hypothesis now, which is good. I think our lecturer has done a good job in phrasing the question. So basically, we have to give a scholarly definition of foreign policy and based on what we've been taught and the articles we use. Okay. A good question is really easy to begin with. Like, we had to make essays based on a question that we posed ourselves. That was one of like our final graded essays that we had to do to graduate. And we basically spent the first semester of, I think it was our final, our final year of college, to find the perfect worded question that we then had to look to get the answer to, which I know is what a lot of essays are based on, but then it also sort of like, it was really catch-22 because you had to find the perfect question to answer, but then you're also already doing some of the research because you needed to know that like there was actual research to answer the question. So we're kind of doing prep work just to ask the question, but then your question might have changed and then you had it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. Um, I don't miss that part of it. I'm gonna be honest. So on what we've been taught and the articles we use, we need to determine whether that scholarly definition is accurate and effective. He made it clear that we can't use a dictionary definition and only use from academic journals to kind of force to fully interact the content because we only have a word count of 500 words. Okay, so you need to be concise. There we go. So we need to be clear and concise, which is really hard to do. And to do that, you need to fully understand what's being discussed. Yeah. You need to really comprehend everything that's being talked about to be able to distill it down, because otherwise you're going to be explaining way too many things that might actually be irrelevant. You got this, Ren. I feel it. I feel it. You got this. You completely got this. And with that, I think we might be ready for another sprint. I think I'm going to do another hourly one, if that's okay with you guys. I think I'm going to do another hour to be able to selfishly finish my Bujo setup and get everything done with that. Um, we might need to shorten the third one though. Because I think that one is going to get us really close to the time where I'm going to have to leave to go grab dinner. But an hour should be good for now. So I will see you all when that's done. Hello. How was that sprint for you guys? I finished filming my October Bujo setup. The footage is now importing, so I'm hoping that I can either start editing today or it's probably going to have to be tomorrow because I do leave in about an hour and a half. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Um, if you guys can hear, my laptop started like making noise. If you can hear that, can you tell me? Because I can see if I can fix it some way. But yeah, I also listened to a little bit more of the spell shop. I'm at 31% now, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It's really cozy, it's really nice. And it's exactly what I need, I feel like. It's been like a really relaxing kind of day, even though I've been doing a lot. It's fits the vibe perfectly. Um, so I think in the next sprint I might switch over to deep end because I want to read this one physically. And then when I go and I drive towards to dinner, then I can listen to some more of the spell shop on my way there because I still want to have like an audiobook on the go for the times where I am in my car and I am doing like the whole um carpooling thing or the whole driving thing. I'm am I gonna have some left for well, we'll see. We'll see how we do that. Okay, where were we? Colleen read a bit, did dishes, and picked up a bit, but I've got to step away. Heading to the urban market and tea shop. I hope you're having a wonderful time over there. Oh, tea shop. I need to get some more tea for this autumn because, like, autumn and winter time is when I drink the most amount of tea. So I think I'm gonna go and maybe see if there are any new flavors in the shop, which is pretty close by. Just might have given me an idea. Hi, Shauna. How are you? What are you doing today? How has your day been? Astrid got distracted, got some snacks though, and read 20 pages. It happens. We all get distracted sometimes. Livia finished the edit of her video and the thumbnail. Now I have to upload it. Okay, looking forward to that. Let me know if it gets uploaded by the time before I finish sprints, because then I can share it in the chat. Um, are you wrenched, Olivia? If you aren't, you should be. I think you are. So if you finished and if you've posted your video, feel free to share it in the chat so we can all enjoy it. Shauna read 32 pages of The Darkest Temptation. Ooh, how are you liking that one? Hi. I've had a nice morning, but haven't gotten anything done with reading yet. There's still time. There's still time. Let me know because I think Paperback Stash, is this the first time that I've seen you in my sprints? Is this possible? Because there's not a name that's popping up. If there is a name that you would like to be called, let me know. Let me know in the chat and I will write it down and then I will keep it in mind the next time you are here. Um, but again, if you just want to be called Paperback Stash, that's obviously also fine. My brain isn't braining after having talked on sprints and then on a video, and then it's just all of a scramble up here. But please let me know again and remind me if you have already. I'm sure that possibly means that I just forgot to write it down somewhere. Ren had lunch and got started on writing. Good. It's the getting started part that's often the hardest on essays, isn't it? Hi, Shauna from Livia. Planning on getting some coffee as well. Ooh, I might get myself one of those caramel lattes I told you guys about for the next sprint. Might do that. I'm kind of feeling coffee now. Hi, Livia from Shauna. Yes, I'm wrenched. Okay, good. So feel free to share your video when it's done. It took me a while to get into it, but now I'm liking it. Okay, that's good. Yes. Paperback stash or Erin is fine. Okay. I'm gonna write this down. It's one of those little things that you can do to make people feel welcome. So it's one of those things that I want to be mindful of because names are important. Um, but welcome anyway. Hi, Erin. Welcome. I did a load of laundry and got to 82% in Salem's Lot. Very good. You're getting through it. I have a feeling, Jen, that you will finish this today. You're gonna finish it. It's gonna happen. It's my first time here, so you didn't forget. Okay, good. That's good. Like I mentioned, welcome. I hope you have a nice time here. If you are looking for any new booktubers to be a fan of, please check out the people in the comments because a lot of them do have amazing booktube channels. So if you want to have a little peruse in the people in the chat, please do. And welcome anyway. The reading slump has been hitting me hard lately, which is not helpful while doing a 75 books in 75 days channel. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, that really sucks. I'm hoping that you find like that one book that really gets you out of it and that you really get sucked into, because that's the best feeling in the world. Um, but that is the worst timing to get sucked into a slump. I feel like a lot of us, like, I think, I don't know who said it, but I think summer is like this. I think Donna said it actually. That summertime is really like the time where a lot of people don't read a lot, and then it kind of gets you out of the habit. So then to get back into it is sometimes even more difficult for some reason. Um, but yeah, let's hope this one is a good one. And you get really back sucked in and you're motivated to keep going. Jen is saying, Shauna, how are you, my friend? It's been so long. Okay. And with that, we are back at the bottom of the comments. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, I'm still planning, I'm gonna switch to deep end, I think. But I do have, oh, hold on, we have a response from Shauna. It has been too long. I feel like I haven't been around much recently. I have been getting used to the new schedule, then went into a reading slump. Both things that happen. New schedules are such a bitch. I mean, getting used to new schedules, I think, can really throw your whole body out of whack. And it doesn't surprise me that both of those things are happening at the same time. Because when your mind is not in it, then reading can sometimes really feel slumpy and heavy and difficult to do. So I hope everything just evens out very quickly, so that you can get back to your regular old self. Okay. So reading. Gonna do this. And then I think I think we still have time for an hour long sprint, which is great news. I might just have to really take care of like the chatty bit, and make sure that I stop. I think to save my own peace of mind, I'm gonna do a 50-minute sprint. Just because the last thing I want is for someone to have to wait for me while they want to have dinner. So I think I'm gonna actually shorten it by like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And this is gonna be the final sprint because, as I mentioned, I'm gonna have dinner with my best friend and their family. So I don't want to have them have to wait. because there is a child involved, and children do not wait, or at least do not like waiting. So I'm not going to be the cause of that. So we're just going to go and head off into this final sprint. And then we're going to have a little chat, say goodbye. And we will see each other hopefully again on, I think Lexi is the first person that's going to sprint tomorrow for Donna's 72-hour. And I'm also going to be sprinting for my bi-weekly bookmark. So I'll share all of the things. But first, let's get back into the sprint. Hello, hello. Welcome back. How did that last sprint go for you guys? I just read some more of, or started to read some more of Deep End. I am now up to chapter 6. Um, I don't know where it's going to be going. I know a little bit about the story, but I'm kind of curious to see where we're going to be headed. Because it's not clear to me at the moment. It's a little bit, but I'm wondering how we get there. So, we'll see what happens there. And then obviously I saw Livia has put up her video for Diceathon. So for everyone who's interested, go check that out. I just saw it, so I haven't watched it yet, but I will by the time I get back, or probably tomorrow. Let's face it. I have no idea when I'm gonna be back home today. Let's see. I shared Lexi sprints. She's gonna be the first one that's gonna be sprinting for the 72-hour readathon tomorrow. So click the bell so you can get notified and join us back there. Then I also shared my bi-weekly bookmark sprints. I think they start a little earlier than Lexi's, so maybe we'll be able to like go and switch over to each other. That would be nice. And then we had Astrid who had to go. So thanks for joining. I'm sure you're already gone. But thanks for joining us, and I hope to see you back again. Shauna also had to leave to grab dinner. Thank you for sprints. Again, you're probably gone too, but I hope you have a nice dinner. And then, like I mentioned, Livia has put up her video for Diceathon. I'm going to be looking at that as soon as I'm able because I'm curious. And then, let's see. Good, I read some more of Death in the Spires by KJ Charles. My cat Raven, who is not always affectionate, did massive cuddling, nibbling, claws on me, so it's been nice. I had to step away from the camera for a bit because my cat was also telling me that she needed attention, which honestly I do kind of get. I was gone for 2 full days, which she's not used to, obviously. And I mean, I came back yesterday at around, what time would it have been? Like 11 at night. So she was really like out of sorts and had the zoomies for quite a while, just being happy that I was back. And now every time I start to move around, it looks like she's worried that I'm going to be leaving again, which I will be tonight. So I'm really sad about it, but then we have all day tomorrow. So she should be fine. But yeah, she's been telling me that she either really hates me for having left her or she's really missed me. There is no in between today. Olivia uploaded her video and went on Discord. Damn it, I haven't checked out the pictures that you shared. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna have to see if I can check that before I leave. Thanks for sprints, Alex. No worries. Thanks for being here again, Ren. Okay, with that, I made it to the bottom with really more than enough time to spare to get ready and go for dinner. Again, thank you guys all for being here. I hope to catch some of you guys on my sprints tomorrow and maybe on Lexi's or Anna's sprints tomorrow as well. Jen cleaned her bedroom, vacuumed, and got to 98% in Salem's Lot. Have fun at dinner. Thank you. I will. I will be seeing my best friend and her family, which includes her 2-year-old, 2.5-year-old son, which I haven't seen in a while. So I say a while. It probably hasn't been that long, but it feels very long when they're that little. And I'm just really looking forward to some cuddles. So the quicker I can get there, the better. No worries, Olivia. Thanks for being here. It's always lovely. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, you have a great rest of your day as well, Olivia. And Jen, I hope you're able to finish Salem's Lot today. I'm sure I'll see you somewhere in sprints tomorrow and you'll be able to tell me. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be it. So obviously guys know now what, if you were here, you had a little bit of a sneak peek, because obviously tomorrow is gonna be my October Bujo setup, which includes my character reveal for Diceathon, which is nice. And there's going to be the bi-weekly bookmark, and then obviously I'm probably going to hop onto whoever is busy at the moment when I finish with 72-hour readathon sprints, because as I mentioned, I still have 3 books to read for William, so I really have to speed through them. But I kind of want to get through them, but also I don't want to like go through them just quickly to get them done. So then I'm not going to be enjoying them, which is not supposed to be what reading is about. Thanks, Erin, for stopping by. No worries. Thank you for being here. I hope you had fun. I hope I'll see you again soon. Okay. Trying to end sprints is always difficult, but I hope to see you, some of you, most of you, tomorrow during sprints. If not, I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you again.